What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ian K, where today I'm over at Popeyes because it looks like we've got the return of their flounder fish sandwich just in time for the season of Lent. That's right, so stay tuned because I've got the spicy version up next. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, fish season is officially underway, so let's take a look at the spicy flounder fish sandwich here at Popeyes. And already, guys, lots of crispy goodness on display for you with this one. I'm totally digging how this filet is sticking out the bun, and with those pickles on the bottom right there, I think this is gonna be pretty tasty. All right, so breaking this one down from top to bottom, what we've got is their lightly toasted and buttery brioche bun, and underneath it, it looks like a fairly decent portion of spicy mayo, and as we pan down, you're gonna notice it's sitting very nicely on top of that crispy filet, guys. That wild-caught crispy flounder is definitely looking pretty awesome, marinated in the usual Louisiana goodness over here, and I gotta say, very sizable, of course. It's taking up this whole bun and then some. Underneath it, we've got a couple of barrel-cured pickles, and if you guys are getting a chicken sandwich vibe with this one, you have every right to feel that way because this is the exact same setup as you get with their chicken sandwich with that spicy mayo and the pickles. But guys, it's all about the flounder with this one. So there you go, looking pretty crispy. This is the all-new spicy flounder fish sandwich here at Popeyes. Let's peep out this flavor. Yes, sir, lots of tasty goodness with this one, and again, with the crispiness looking as amazing as this does right now, this is really taking me back to my initial review of their Cajun variant that came out last year. I gotta say, that was a pretty lovely situation as well. Take a look at that review that's popping up on your screen here right now. That version was their initial intro with this particular one, and naturally with that being tartar sauce and pickles, it was a pretty lovely situation. I had a lot of fun checking that out, whereas this version has got all the goodies from the chicken sandwich, so the spicy mayo and the same pickles, but guys, a lovely situation indeed, and again, the crispiness is looking so good on this, and again, that filet is really taking up this bun nicely. So let's get into this, guys, finally. It's their all-new spicy flounder fish sandwich here at Popeyes. Let's do it. Oh man, already, wow. Well, right off the top, I'm totally digging the mouthfeel with this one, guys. I mean, the light softness and the toastiness of the bun combines beautifully with the outer texture and the coating of the flounder itself. And speaking of the flounder, it is a very lovely situation on the inside. Nice and flaky, this definitely feels pretty fresh. And when you dovetail right into the pickles, the snap, crunch, and acidity goes pretty beautiful with the light sizzle that I'm getting from that spicy mayo. This definitely feels different from the last time around, but the heat is a little bit more up there, and I gotta say the combination is pretty nice. But I gotta say, while I'm not necessarily a fan of fast food fish, even though I've had some pretty good experiences, especially the last season with some of the fish sandwiches that I reviewed, there's plenty of them spread out all throughout the channel, whether it's McDonald's, whether it's Carl's Jr. I gotta say, the combination of flounder is so different, and I'm so glad that they're doing this over at Popeyes because it's not the same usual pollock or that type of situation you would get in fish sandwich. You don't see a lot of fast food places offer flounder. It's a pretty nice combo. And when it's done as good as this one is right now, I'm totally digging it. Let's keep going in, guys. Very flavorful on it. Well, if you've had the spicy chicken sandwich over here at Popeyes, and at this point, who hasn't, you know exactly what to expect with this one, with the exception of the protein of choice being flounder. So you're getting that same flavor of the spicy mayo and the pickles and, of course, the brioche bun, and the crispy goodness, naturally. But on the inside of it, of course, the flounder, guys. And I have to say, the flaky action with this one is very nice, and I love the fact that it's wide and sizable. Definitely a lovely situation on this one, presentation-wise. And cross-shot wise, it looks pretty awesome as well. I mean, guys, you're getting a very sizable piece of fish on this one. It covers the whole bun, and I love the way it kind of flops off the sides right there. So it feels like you're getting your money's worth, even though it's about 50 cents more expensive than the chicken sandwich. This is the same price point as the version I reviewed last year, but I'm loving the fact that the spicy mayo is so much more prevalent with this one. The tartar sauce is actually pretty decent as well if you decide to go for the classic. That's actually the same version from last year. But with this one having that spicy mayo, this is going to be my go-to as this one is available because it works so much better, and that light sizzle that I'm getting is definitely a bomb situation. Let's go for another couple on this one, guys. Pretty good. Yeah, so like I said, with me not being a super fan of fast food fish, even though I've had some pretty decent experiences over the last year or so, I have to say this is probably my favorite variation of it because, again, it's so different. It's not the usual type of fish fillet that you would get elsewhere, but the quality stands out. And again, with that flounder action, guys, I really love the way that it looks, and you can really taste everything beautifully. It's got just the right amount of spicy mayo on this one, and with the pickles, a lovely situation. I would have liked maybe a couple of extra, to be honest, to kind of cover the bottom, but still, what you're getting is super flavorful. All right, so let's go for one more bite in this one because honestly, I think you get the point. This is a pretty awesome fast food fish sandwich, guys. And again, because it's flounder and it's made the way that it is over here at Popeyes, it's only adding to the overall quality that I'm having right now. All for a little under $5. Not bad, and again, super sizable. Let's go for one more bite. Hang on. Well, I don't miss the tartar sauce on this one bit, and chances are the last time this was available, you were probably hacking it this way anyway with the spicy mayo. And guys, that's officially what this is on the menu now, and I have to say it works very, very nicely. The overall crispiness goes with the flounder beautifully, and you'd expect that. And when you combine it with the pickles on this one, you've got a very solid flavor profile, guys. So this is an easy recommendation by far. You should definitely give this one a shot. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the spicy flounder fish sandwich here at Popeyes a pretty rock solid 9 out of 10. Guys, it's a very beautiful sized filet, and that really sets the tone for everything in this one. And naturally, with the crispy goodness on the outside, mixing with that spicy mayo and the pickles, you're getting a very solid flavor profile. It's not overly fishy in terms of the taste, but it tastes like a quality fish fillet nonetheless. And again, with the flakiness on the inside, this was made very fresh right now, guys, and I have to say the quality was absolutely there. So an easy recommendation, and like I said, for $4.50, same price as last year, not a bad deal. Alright, so do me a quick favor, drop some comments down below. If you've had the flounder over here at Popeyes, were you actually hacking this back in the day to begin with? I mean, last year when this was first available, did you put spicy mayo on this outside of the tartar? Because that's really the main difference with this one, in addition to the seasoning on the outside of the coating. Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yes, sir. Now we've got a pretty tasty fish sandwich to go in between the times we get the chicken sandwich over here at Popeyes. I'm going to love switching back and forth with this one. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.